My name is Joy Chebetby. I currently work as a program manager at Microsoft East Africa at the Nairobi office. I've been working in tech for a couple of years and I really enjoy it. I have partnered with Life Ministry since 2019, so for around 3 years now. Specifically, I'm supporting one person in Life Ministry called Sharon Chemutai, and it's been an interesting experience so far. I think the most interesting one is getting the monthly or sometimes weekly updates and just seeing the kind of work that is being done in the mission field, seeing how the Jesus film is being shown to specific communities or how translation is being done for specific things, and just getting to be part of the process every day, and even going through the Partners Open Day and finding out what Life Ministry as a bigger ministry is doing in general. I think for me that gives me a lot of joy, knowing that even if I cannot be the one to physically go out to those places, but I can support people who are doing that. I participated in a one and a half week mission to Isiolo. So we were staying at the center, the Life Ministry Center in Isiolo, and during that week we got to go to a couple of villages. We got to travel to Archer's Post, we got to travel to Loyangalani and a couple of places. We showed the Jesus film to a couple of communities on several nights. We also did a couple of outreach to schools near the places. And it was a really good experience for me, and I think that's what really opened my eyes to the need for ministry partnerships. Because not all of us, of course, can have the opportunity to go and be a full-time missionary somewhere. So knowing that I can still play a part in getting the gospel to be spread, even as I'm still working in Nairobi or doing other things, that experience really helped me to see the need for partnering in missions and in ministry. I'd really encourage anyone to support, because as Christians we are called to spread the gospel. That's the main mandate that we have, and while it might not be possible for all of us to spread it in the one way of going to missions and spending time there, even with your financial giving or even with your intellect or your resources, you can still be able to support someone who is in the mission field. You might think that what you have is small, but even that 1,000 shillings or whatever quantity that you have is enough to at least get something going, even for a day or for less. So I'd really encourage people to partner with Life Ministry or to partner as mission partners and just give of their time and of their resources and whatever they have. For me, what keeps me going and what keeps me wanting to support, I think, is that I know the Life Ministry staff personally. So I know it might get tough financially, especially in the COVID times. It's been really tough. You'll find that companies are cutting back. For me, I actually changed jobs at the start of the year, so it was quite a bit of a hectic time. But having that personal relationship with the staff and knowing the work that they're doing this month, the work that they're planning to do, and seeing how much of a need that is still there, and seeing that there's actually already channels where your support will go in through, it really helps to know exactly what you're giving to. And just reminding yourself that the God who has given to you and enabled you to give to this ministry will also continue providing and enabling you to give more. And honestly, I can say the more I give, the more I seem to receive. Even in the months that I feel I'm really stretched and I really can't give, that's when somebody who owed me from some work I did 3 months ago decides to pay, or something just happens. So honestly, there is a blessing in giving.